Hello and welcome to our Gold listening viewers. I'm Fiona Lang-Sharp, IBCLC Public Relations Manager and MC for Gold Learning. Well, welcome. I have the pleasure of sitting down with Robyn Schafer today. She will be speaking at our upcoming Gold Midwifery Online Conference 2017. That conference starts on Monday, 6th February, so be sure to tune in for all of the speakers on that day and make sure that you have your local listings, which will be on the website at www.goldmidwifery.com. Well, welcome, Robyn. Thank you for being with me here today.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
So, Robyn, your topic title is Physiologic Breastfeeding Supporting the First Feed. Of course, as an IBCLC, I can't wait to hear what you have to share about that. And I'm sure you've had quite the journey yourself in just observing and, sort of learning about that. But perhaps we could just go back for a second, and I'd love to hear a little bit about yourself and tell us about your practice and what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. So I have the honor of working as a full scope certified nurse midwife in a midwifery private practice in Rockland County, New York, which is just outside New York City. And we are primarily an OB practice, so midwifery practice, so we do a lot of pregnancy care and births. And I'm fortunate to work at a small community hospital that is very midwifery friendly and breastfeeding friendly, and I love being there. I also have the honor of working on a part-time basis at a federally qualified health clinic where I work as an IBCLC, and I do lactation support for women and babies of all ages in that setting, and I really, really love it.
Well, that's fantastic. And thank you so much for just sharing. It's great to hear and connect with what you're doing in your practice. So tell me a little bit about this specific topic and when and why did you become interested in it?
Yeah, so this is a topic that's I'm really passionate about it. I think it's really important. I love providing care for births, and I'm really passionate about breastfeeding. I very strongly adhere to, or try my best to adhere to, the midwifery model of care and to support physiologic birth. And as a midwifery student and lactation, IBCLC student, I saw again and again really wonderful, amazing midwifery providers that just took such great care of the women during the birth in letting her find her process and really individualized, holistic, evidence-based care. And then once the baby was out, they would either, finish up the placenta and the repair and kind of brush their hands and walk out of the room and leave the nurse to do the breastfeeding, or kind of take over the process and say, okay, great, now that you've found your own way to birth and you've brought this baby, and now I'm going to teach you how to breastfeed and sit you upright and put a pillow under you and put the baby in football hold and talk you through how to do this. And that juxtaposition between the really supportive, evidence-based, physiologic birth care and this managed, artificial, interventive breastfeeding initiation process was really jarring to me. So as physiologic birth became something that's really being supported, and you see a lot more literature and hype about it out there, I kind of in my head was going, well, what about the fourth stage? The breastfeeding initiation is part of the birth, and we need to be considering it in our midwifery care and continuing that and evidence-based, holistic, compassionate physiologic care into breastfeeding initiation. So that was the impetus for this talk, and I hope that people will learn something from this to help guide their practice towards that model.
Well, it sounds very exciting to me, and I can't wait to hear what you have to share about that. And it's and again, like you said, so valuable in the continuum of care, because midwifery care is so beautiful, and carrying it over into postpartum there with those mums breastfeeding is just so wonderful. So thank you for sharing that. It was lovely to hear that. So lastly, before I let you,
I think
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, I think too often we think of the birth process as the first three stages of labor and birth. So, we get there, but then once that third stage is over, that fourth stage is still part of the birth, and that newborn transition and initiation of breastfeeding really is part of the birth experience and should be part of the midwifery care model. So that's just, I wanted to say when you said, oh, in addition to breastfeeding, it's like, no,
Yeah.
no, breastfeeding initiation is part of the birth. That's an important thing for us to remember. So yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely, that's beautiful. It just gave me goosebumps when you said that, so it was just beautiful. Just visualizing that, that's lovely. Thank you. No, so yeah, we have come almost to the end here, and it's been lovely chatting with you, and I'm excited for everyone to come and listen to you, Robyn. But lastly, would you just like to share just a snippet of what you're excited to share with the delegates and during your presentation, of course, without giving too much away?
No, yeah, we're going to save all the good stuff for the talk, right? But I'll give a teaser, the teaser. So basically, I want to talk about a little bit in this process, kind of, first of all, getting people to understand how important this is and the importance of breast initiation, the importance of the provider's role in that process, and to kind of give a little bit of history of where we've come from and where we are now and what the philosophical underpinnings are. And then really the essence is going to be, how do we put that into practice? What are the clinical takeaways from this understanding that can help us provide better care to women, better care to babies, and better healthcare outcomes all around.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, that just got my juices flowing, all giddy about that now. So thank you so much. Love your enthusiasm, Robyn, and we're looking forward to seeing you at our GOLD Midwifery Online Conference for 2017. Thank you again for sitting down with me today.
My pleasure. I'm looking forward to the conference too. It looks like a really good slate of talks. I think it'll be wonderful.
Absolutely, yes. And thank you again. And thanks to everyone listening in. Robyn will be speaking on Monday, the 13th of February, so be sure to tune into the website to find out the local time for that. And the website again is www.goldmidwifery.com. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye for now.